Infirmary Media.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 112 of the Video Rangers podcast. I'm Mike Ranger and joining me via the power of the internet is Chris Ranger. Hello Chris Ranger.
Hello everybody! And whoa, we got technology rolling here for the first live but not live edition of the Video Rangers podcast.
It's actually weird to not have you sitting right across from me. I feel like we're a couple gals just talking on the phone.
This is episode 113?
112.
112?
Yep.
We've probably got about 95 together.
Something
like
no,
that.
It's more than that.
So it's you did a few with the bandits, right? VHS bandits.
A couple with the VHS bandits.
And you did a couple with Santikov Ranger. Or more than a couple with each of them.
Maybe like 4 with where it was just him.
So yeah, it's maybe 100 with just me and you, or just where me and you are together at least.
You know what we should do? We should while we're on air here, we should go back and we should count each and every one of those. I think that the listening audience would have a great time.
Oh yeah, no one cares.
Yeah,
that'd be absolutely terrible idea.
All right, so.
This is a new a voyage for us here. You might not be hearing this because this is a test run and it might just be deleted if my audio sucks ass. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
This might be just a lost episode.
Like the Dukes of Hazzard episode.
Which one was lost?
The one that
we did twice. Yeah.
We did it twice. We had to fix it.
Yeah, it just wasn't good. I was in a bad mood too, and it's a bummer day. Yeah. I don't know. It just didn't go well. We did it again.
Well, anytime you wake up and find out you have chlamydia, that's going to ruin your day.
Thanks, Mike. I didn't tell anyone yet. I was going to have a reveal. I was going to pop a balloon.
An STD reveal?
Yeah, I was going to pop a balloon and, maybe dump a bucket AIDS, on somebody. Surprise! Oh. You've got chlamydia.
Show me crabs. Oh god, we're entertaining.
So how many STDs do you think Cool Hand McConaughey has?
Oh, at least 6. At least 6. He's probably even got one of the ones that I've never even heard of.
Cause him and like the Fonz, they get all the girls.
Yeah.
They say hey.
You know who I am almost positive has never gotten an STD?
Is there a celebrity who's like a Mormon?
No, it's Ben.
He's a cook now. He's a chef.
Exactly.
He had an alcohol problem too, so I'm sure he's gotten laid several times.
That's true.
And he's a celebrity. I'm sure he used that in his teen years. He probably at least fucked someone on set, like one of the extras.
You know who I am? I'm Ben Seaver.
I'm Jeremy Miller, motherfucker. I'm important.
I was doing fucking great till they gave me that kid's sister and that fucking Leo came on the show.
I get to go to Disney World for free. Not anymore, but I used to.
Imagine Imagine if they make. I wonder if he does pay. He probably does.
Oh, nowadays, yeah. I bet like his family got like free trips though and shit.
Yeah.
Like they were like the perks. Like
yeah, but he tells people all the time, you know how many free rides I got on fucking Space Mountain?
I used to cut the line before there was a speed pass. Because that was important. I was in parades.
I was in parades. I wonder, where was that? That was probably filmed in California, so he's going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. They probably, like, fucked him. He got, like, free entrance only into, like, Epcot. That's it.
Oh, Epcot sucks.
I think Epcot for a kid sucks. For an adult, I think
oh, no. I went as an adult and it still sucked.
You didn't, like, have, like, a beer in every country?
Yeah, they're like $8.
Well, yeah, that part sucks.
It's like I'm paying New York City prices.
But then you could be like, oh, I'm
that's cool.
Drinking in China.
I was in Florida recently, and they put like a Frozen ride in Epcot. There was like a big billboard for it. I'm like, oh, you cocksuckers, make sure that how they get. Now you gotta go to Epcot because Frozen's fucking huge. Like my nieces, my niece and nephew like love that shit. So like now you gotta go to another park because I don't want to go to that. And, like,
have you seen Frozen?
No, all parts of it. I know what it's about and shit.
I've never seen it. I know that there's like a really popular song, but that's about
dude. My niece dresses as like the white haired girl, and like there was a fucking Elsa impersonator at one of her parties and shit.
Yeah,
like they're like little girls are in love with that shit, and like I get it. It's like the Little Mermaid when we were kids, except like now you can like they make money off of like every little bit you can on it. But it's like, it's huge. Of course, they put the Frozen ride in Epcot, the least popular park they have.
I wonder if that is the least popular park. Don't they have like a water park?
Well, yeah, I mean, they got lots of shit. They got like Disney Walk, where it's like just a bunch of restaurants and stores to go to. Kind of like...
I went to one down there. Don't they have like it's a Disney Boardwalk or something?
Yeah, they have a few different types. Yeah, they have like... There's like Disney ones and there's like other kind of ones. And have you ever been to Planet Hollywood?
Not since like the 90s.
Yeah, we went to one and like it's definitely like a little bit different than going just like any old restaurant. Like the whole like wall was like a screen and playing shit. But you're gonna pay anything you buy like food wise. You're gonna pay out the fucking ass, and it's like the same menu as like Applebee's or fucking Chili's. You're gonna pay like $20 for a hamburger. It was like it was outrageous.
That's ludicrous.
So, yeah, it is. What is this episode even about? we don't have a movie.
No, we don't.
This is a freestyle episode, correct?
Yes, because we haven't been together in fucking weeks.
Months. The summer smut is like the
summer smut
is a summer of like just jerking off. Like you ain't get no ass.
Yeah. Okay.
You're all by yourself. The video rangers aren't here to give you your smut.
So we're just gonna talk about a bunch of random shit. That's about it.
All right.
You got anything? What do you got over there?
I mean, I take my notes when I think of stupid shit. I think you think I would have more. I do have like more new stuff, but it's like it's not as much as you would think I would have.
Okay.
That makes any sense to you? Like I would have thought of more things in the time that has gone by. But I got a ton of shit.
I don't know where to go with that.
Yeah, okay.
Who would have thunk it? I guess I don't know.
You want me to do something?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I had this thought. Ghostbusters 2. The bad guy, but like the artist guy, the guy who runs the museum, or the
Vigo or
not Vigo, the other dude. You know his name?
Janish?
Janish, yes, Janish. He gets away scot-free. He doesn't have any comeuppance. And he committed plenty of crimes. Like, nothing happens to him.
I don't know. He was possessed for a little bit.
Yes,
I mean,
but before he was
himself.
like, he like asked for like, oh, I want Dana as my wife.
No.
And I want to sexually assault her.
If I give you the baby, can I have the girl?
He took his innermost desires at that point. He wasn't totally possessed, right? And here's a movie detail. The ghost that steals the baby is Janish dressed as a nanny. It's, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like when the baby's out on the balcony, or the ledge, I mean.
Oscar?
Oscar? Oh, it's a terrible name for a baby.
I always hated it. Even as like a 10-year-old kid, I was like, fucking Oscar? Really? That's the name they went with?
But it's Janish dressed as the nanny ghost. Wherever the fuck that is.
I wonder if it's in the credit as Nanny Ghost. We should look that up.
I'm sure, it's like one of those like, little details you'd miss.
So, if you were in charge of punishing Janish, what would you have went with?
Oh, he should have been like banished to the Shadow Realm or something with fucking Vigo of the Carpathians. I don't know. Like they shoot him, and like he wakes up feeling like $1 million, and they're like, I love you, man, and like we don't know what happens to him, but he was like a major contributor to the evil. But yeah, okay, he was possessed.
Well, I guess then what would you say for Rick Moranis in the first film then?
Yeah, but he doesn't hurt anybody. He's completely possessed. Like he doesn't even know he says he's not even human anymore.
Yeah.
Well, remember he's got like that device on him?
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. Dropping off or picking up.
I fucking love that fucking movie, man. I just love the whole thing when Egon's got him like hooked up.
That part's great.
Yeah,
like that's he's got the fucking like thing on his head and
he starts,
do I want coffee? Yes, you want coffee.
Yes,
yeah.
have some.
Yes, have some. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that whole part. I love how he's like talking about.
I love they show like the heat picture and it's like of like the fucking like dog like demon thing, like it's not a human being. That's like great. Like
yeah,
I absolutely love that.
And then I love like how in the second movie, like in the first movie, he has completely freaked out fucking Annie Potts. But in the second movie, they're making out on the couch.
Yeah, she was all about Egon, and now she's about like just getting with this guy now.
Yeah,
like this nerdy dude.
Yeah. Well, I think that she.
You want to play Super Mario Brothers?
I think that she was a little turned off when Egon told her that he collects sports, mold, and fungus. He's Vigo. You're like the buzzing of flies to him.
He's a German actor.
Are you looking him up right now?
I looked him up. I heard him on something else. He's in something else, like some really bad movie, and he like just looks ridiculous because he has like he's a weird face. Like he'd be a great character actor for like things.
Well, when I was a kid, I thought that was the dude from Porky's.
Which guy from Porky's?
Pee-wee.
You thought that Vigo was Pee-wee?
No, not Vigo.
Oh, Janish?
Yeah.
What has Pee-wee been up to these days? He probably worked.
Should we look?
Is he still measuring his dick?
Hold on, I want to see what fucking.
I gained 2 centimeters.
I want to see what Janish fucking does with his time.
He was in. Yeah, I don't know. He's probably.
He was in Ally McBeal.
Wow. Was he a bad guy?
No,
he's a German terrorist. Oh, you watch Ally McBeal?
No, I just remember when it was on.
All right. He's in some
couple episodes.
I'll do what I want.
Oh, okay. He was Dan in fucking Baby Geniuses, 1999.
Oh, everyone remembers Dan.
Yeah. Oh, he was in Mr. Bean. Oh, that's who he is. He played Renfield in Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Okay. He was the humpback?
No, Renfield.
Oh.
The guy, like, the servant.
Yeah, okay, well, depending on which vampire movie you watch, Renfield's the servant or the humpback.
He was also in Addams Family Values.
I can't even.
One episode of Cheers, played Mario.
He played an Italian guy.
Yeah.
He's like...
Oh, he was the house sitter.
He's ugly as fuck.
What did he do before Ghostbusters 2?
I think he's a Greco-Roman wrestling champion.
Oh, he directed an episode of Boston Public in 2002.
Who hasn't?
Alright, now, in all seriousness, though, let's find out what fucking Pee-wee's been up to.
He's like someone who's been in stuff. I just, like, don't remember exactly where. Like, oh yeah, I know that guy. But like,
he's Dan Monahan.
Not recently.
All right,
Dan Monahan.
He did Porky's 2 and Porky's 3.
Oh yes.
He was also a reporter in Baby Geniuses.
What a coinky dink.
Dude, he didn't. He stopped working in 2000. Is this guy alive?
He retired. He had that SAG pension.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Let's find out what happened after Porky's. All right. Well, he started his career. He did 2 episodes of 8 Is Enough.
Oh, he's one of the boys going after the hot girls, probably.
Probably. Let's see. He's in an ABC after school special. I'm just pointing out stuff that like actually. Oh, okay. All right. So he's in Porky's 1, he's in Porky's 2, and then he follows it up with Up the Creek, which is a fucking great movie.
Like the one with the guys from Animal House?
Yeah, Tim Matheson's.
A couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
And Flounder.
Flounder, yeah. Alright, so then he does Porky's Revenge. Anything. And then, like, there's this long fucking gap between 88 and then 97.
Oh, he must have been hanging out with, like, Jan Michael Vincent.
Oh.
Getting fucked up.
Yeah,
suing people for, like, falling down.
Killing cats.
Yeah, stomping on fucking kittens. Fucking animal.
Oh, you know, speaking of Jan Michael Vincent, did I tell you that I have the entire, like, series of fucking... that show he was on, Airwolf?
Why?
Because, like...
Is it any good?
I have no idea. So, a couple months ago, somebody on the Facebook, the Marketplace on Facebook, posted that they had some movies and that they were free.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up being, like, right down the street from my house. And I go there, and they're like, it's a lot, you know, like, I'm like, well, how much you want? They're like, nothing, I just want to get rid of it.
Yeah, he told me that about that.
Yeah, they gave me boxes upon boxes.
And that was in there. Tapes of like, Airwolf.
Yeah. It's all on DVD, actually. It's fucking crazy.
What I don't understand is that Jan Michael Vincent was like the highest paid actor for Airwolf at one point, making like $250,000 an episode. So like I can only think that like what he filmed the first season and it did decent or well, and like the people who like were paying for Airwolf are stupid, and he's like and his agent like negotiated a high contract. That just seems like he's a nobody. Even like all he has is Airwolf and Hooper.
But he was like considered like a rising star, and he like kind of burnt every fuck.
He burnt every damn bridge, exactly, and did cocaine across it.
Jan Michael Vincent.
Fucking got a swimming pool full of whiskey.
There's no Cool Hand McConaughey.
Well, he just plays the bongos naked. That's his biggest crime.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful show for you. Playing on the bongos from New York City live here is Cool Hand McConaughey. That was my Ed Sullivan, sorry.
No, I like it. It's all right.
Thank you. All right.
I'm not sure. How do the kids pronounce it? A Cool Hand McConaughey.
Well, you got it there, Ed. You're all right. I don't know if that was any good. I don't know if I'm very good at doing the McConaughey. Oh, speaking of cool McConaughey, fucking Doug from Movie Madness podcast would really like a Cool Hand McConaughey t-shirt. We need to make that happen.
Oh, yes. He sent us a picture of his rendition of it, right? Ever seen? Yeah. It's been so fucking long since we've been on the air. Hopefully this makes the air.
Oh, this has to go up. We have nothing else.
Yeah, but like if I sound like a fucking mouse, you can't put this up. We have to do it again.
All right, well.
We'll do our best.
We're working out the
Mike's going to work his magic here. But if we get this...
Self-taught.
Honestly, dude, we're going to be able to put up maybe an episode a week if we could do this every Saturday night now.
Well, you know what? If we
once we get it going...
If we can get this to work, then we can at least put out stuff more frequently. And
oh yeah,
I don't really necessarily. I don't know what you think. I don't know if we can actually do movies this way. Might be a little tough to do it this way, but
we'd have to watch the movies separately probably, and then just kind of like pick points.
Yeah,
and talk points.
But we could definitely do things like
we could at least put these middle stuff. Yeah, we could do this like middling. Just like talking about the freestyle episodes.
Yeah, just where we just talk and people love that. All 10 of our fans.
50, 100.
50 to 100.
Mike.
Well, you know what?
Mike's listened to the Little Darlings episode 4 times.
I really like the Little Darlings episode. That's right. I listen to my own episodes, but I don't download them.
I don't got space to download stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you think I got 1 terabyte? I'm not a terabyte billionaire. Terabyte air.
I had your car towed all the way to your house and you don't even have a credit.
Oh, he got his megabyte from me?
Who's going to pay for my dry cleaning?
Tell your mom hi. I tried to rape her 30 years ago.
Oh, God, Biff.
He tried to rape her. And then they're still friends with him.
But at that point, did he try to rape her?
Yeah, see, that's the thing now. I've heard that on the internet, people say that, but at the same time, it's only because Marty intervenes that he has even that opportunity.
To rape her, yeah.
So... he goes...
No, what's weirder is that he does do that, and then they're cool with him hanging out, cleaning the car.
Yeah, because now it's happened. It has happened, yes. But before that, he just had a crush on her and he was a bully, like, before he went back in time. Now it has happened, and he's now, like, he's been punished as the fucking, the servant.
It is pretty funny to watch him, like, walk around,
I mean...
it's, like...
You know, I know they they look down on him as he's like just detailing their car, but you know, that's a very lucrative business these days. He'd make me a lot of money. That's not cheap. They make it seem like he you got this shitty job. He washes cars, but dude, coming to your house and detailing it, maybe that price point went up in the 90s and the 2000s. He's making dough. Like, old man Biff would be rich as fuck.
Yeah, especially since he's cheating people. He doesn't even put on the second coat of wax on the glass.
But no, seriously though, like, think about that. A car detailing, and he's had it since the 80s. He'd be fucking he'd be richer than Marty what the fuck's his dad's name? How do I not know this?
George McFly.
George McFly. He'd be set. He'd be fucking loaded.
Actually, that's another thing. If George McFly is so fucking rich and successful, why is he living in that fucking house?
Well, they're probably just moving out, Mike. I mean, why the fuck is his son still living there? Yeah, if he's a businessman now. It's just it's like for
always wears a suit when he goes to the office.
Oh, what the fuck you living at home still for?
Exactly.
It's not like nowadays where like you have to live at home because you could afford a house back in 1985.
Yeah. If you had money for fucking peanut brittle, you can go out and get a house.
I love like lines in movies that like people that aren't like everyone knows. Like like the part where like at the very end, and he's like, and they're telling Marty like, oh, aren't you going on that big camping trip? And he's like, I can't. The cars are wrecked. And like his brother's like, when the hell did this happen? Nobody tells me anything. That's not like no one remembers that, but like or quotes it. When the hell did this happen?
No, that's one of my favorite things about that.
I love that stupid shit.
Yeah, no, that's the best.
I like how it now his sister though too is like she's still fat and like meh and like oh no 2 guys are calling you like what? What? Why would that?
Keep up with all your boyfriends.
Why would that change? She's like this like hugely popular woman now. Like why would that change?
He says that, dude. He's like, I can't keep up with all your boyfriends, and I'm like, ugh, I can smell her from here.
The Cheetos in her fingers.
You knew that she was loose anyway. I mean, in the beginning of the movie,
I guess so.
Like, how am I supposed to meet anybody? It'll just happen, like the way I met your father.
I put out
that
immediately.
Was so stupid. Grandpa hit him with the car.
I know, right? I mean, she grabbed George's underwear and took it off. Took his pants off.
Fuck, Jesus Christ, man!
It's like a horny teenager.
I've never seen purple underwear, Calvin.
You know what's another great little detail is in the third movie when he wakes up in the Old West. He checks to see if he has his underwear on or his pants on.
Oh, yeah. You know, the third movie does get a lot of shit, but I don't necessarily think it's that bad. I just think that what's her name? Is it Clara?
Clara, yeah.
I just don't like her character, man.
It's gotten better over time, that movie. It's still not the better of the 3, but I still really like that one.
Yeah, I think it's the ending part, like when she fucks up get them going back to 1985. It just, I don't know. It's just like you should have let her just go into that fucking ravine. All right, I guess I'm alone on that.
Well, I mean, it was Doc's love.
Oh God.
He's always going against his own rules anyway.
I know he is. He's fucking.
I thought like he retaped the letter up. Oh, I just thought, what the hell? I'd rather be alive than everyone else being alive.
Yeah, he's always like going against his own like principles. Like wow, that is so fucking funny.
I love like
even though he knows that he might throw a wrench into the space-time.
I guess you could just call this the Back to the Future episode if it airs. But I like how the 1950s Doc, obviously he doesn't believe him, and when he first sees him, and then like he sends him back to the future, and then so he comes running back behind him in the third one? Yeah, in the third one. And then he starts calling him Future Boy again. He doesn't know what's going on. He just spent a week with him, talking to him, and then he sent him back, he saw him disappear, the car disappeared, and he's running back towards him again in the third one, and he already doesn't believe him anymore. Like, he's already like, oh, Future Boy, oh, what are you going to tell me now these days?
Oh, God. One of the things I really do like about the second movie is the whole ending sequence when...
the ending's great. One of the greatest endings ever. Yes.
Western Union shows up.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I got something for you.
That's terrific.
It's so good when he gets the letter. It's like a real feel-good moment.
Oh, yeah, you love it. Like, oh my... Did they just... No. Oh, my God, they did it!
He's alive! He's in the Old West, but he's alive! Oh, I fucking love it so much.
That just, seals the deal.
I like, speaking of just, parts of movies that are just, you have these lines that just stand out, but they're so non-essential to everything. Those are my favorite ones. Yeah, and then they just become part of your everyday life. You're just saying these random fucking lines from Back to the Future. The other day, this happens a lot. it'll be raining outside, and like my wife's always checking the weather, and she's like, "Oh, it's supposed to stop at 4:45," and I'm just like, "Man, it's too bad the post office isn't as efficient as the weather service." She doesn't look savvy.
She doesn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, the justice system moves swifter now that we've abolished all lawyers. I don't know why he says it like that, right? The way he enunciates
he doesn't enunciate. Yeah, like he's like, it's a secret. Like, you really shouldn't be saying it or something.
Yeah. Oh, Griff.
They leave his girlfriend in an alley.
Yeah.
She'll be fine there.
Around back from the Cafe 80s.
She's just in an alley.
Good morning in the afternoon.
Oh, God.
You will have the hot special. Oh, my God.
Alright, you want to talk about anything specific?
Well, actually, yeah, because I was, like, fumbling around with my Nintendo Switch this morning. And I subscribe to the Nintendo Switch online service, which costs about $20 a year. And if you subscribe to that service, you also get access to their streaming service of it's basically like a streaming service for original Nintendo games.
Mm-hmm.
So every month they add about 3 games, which isn't, obviously you'd like it to go a little bit faster, but I figured I was looking around and I was like, there's always like games that people probably aren't picking up. Like everybody remembers Zelda, everybody remembers Mario Brothers and Kirby and shit like that. But it's like the deep cuts. And I was like, I should come up with a list of 3 games that you should play on the Nintendo streaming service. And so the 3 I came up with, the first one is Project Vice. I think it's actually Project Vice Doom, but that came out in 91, and it's a multi-genre game where you take the role of a secret agent to uncover a conspiracy with some type of alien substance. That one's actually pretty fucking cool, because like you go from like a shooter to like a side-scrolling like Ninja Gaiden kind of thing. So every level's kind of different, so that's pretty cool. And then they also have on there Verse Excite Bike, which is the Famicom Disk System version. And the difference is like you can play 2-player. It adds the ability to save your tracks that you create, and it has this different music. So it makes Excite Bike that much more exciting. All right. And the third game is Star Soldier from 1986. Actually, it's 86 in Japan, but it's 89 in America, and that's just like a traditional kind of space shooter. So there you go. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you're looking for something to play, those are Mike Ranger's picks.
Are these all Japanese games?
No.
Like exclusive?
Verse Excite Bike is because it's a Famicom Disk System game.
But
I mean, anybody can play that. You don't need to speak Japanese to play that.
I had a, on my, I think it was the Wii. I can't remember if it was the Wii or the Wii U. I think it was the Wii, though. They had I can't remember. It was the Wii U. Anyway, they had an Excite Bike online game, and you played like versus like 3 people, you and 3 people, and you raced on like basically a track. It was pretty cool, but it was interesting.
I think there actually is an Excite Bike on the Wii.
I couldn't remember which one it was. It's been
it
so long. I played it for a while, but it was pretty cool. Like you could like race people online.
I haven't played my Wii in forever.
No, last time I turned it on several months ago, trying to get Mario Kart Wii to work online. There's several steps you can take to do that, but I didn't have like something. You need like the right internet service to do it. So if you're looking to do that, you can play Mario Kart Wii online still. I was a big fan of that one, but I couldn't get it to work. I found like all the links on YouTube. If you like just search that, I'm sure you'll find it. If I'm bringing it to your attention, then if you just happen to be a fan of it. But I was very excited when I found out you could, and then I was very disappointed when I found out I couldn't. That sucked.
You know something? I am so glad that you brought up Mario Kart Wii, While I'm looking something up, why don't you tell people what made Mario Kart Wii so special?
Oh man. For me personally, I at the time of my life, I had a ton of time, and I was, you're at that point in your life. I didn't have a real job yet, and I kind of just had lots of time, and that game came online, and I got involved in like a community, and I really, so I could race somebody, and I could speak with them afterwards, and so it became, these people were my friends online, and it was, it was interesting. We could, get chat afterwards and stuff, and I had so much fun with that game. I spent like about 4 or 5 years playing that game. At least 4 or 5 to 6 hours a day, honestly.
All right, dude. You were, well, first off, I remember when I got the game.
You got it first.
Well, I got it first, but it didn't matter. I mean, you came over.
Well, we started playing it.
We handed the control over to each other for fucking hours. I still have my save file. I mean, I know we raced a ton. But you were like a celebrity.
Well, I mean,
on the
GameFAQs site years ago.
There were like people that would create topics like that wanted to race with you.
And the thing was, I'm like 20, my late 20s, and most of these kids are like, the teenagers are kids, and so it kind of felt weird a little bit, and there wasn't just the message board on GameFAQs, and someone had like a chat room they'd make, and I'd go there and talk to people too, but I always felt, I never wanted to go, like they wanted me to join like a clan, and I was like, this is getting weird for me, I don't want to
Oh man, I forgot about that there were like racing clans.
Oh yeah, there still are.
That was like a big fucking thing. But that was, I mean, I know that a lot of people prefer Mario Kart games, but that's my favorite. There
was a GameFAQs little clan, and there was an old fogies one. That was like, so you'd put like the O and F on your tag, on your name tag, that was your clan name.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there was a lot of older people who still did play that game. Obviously there's a lot of kids who play it. But, I mean, I ran into so many people, I couldn't believe how good they were. And I was pretty good. But, when you run into, like, people, like insane. If you've played Mario Kart Wii, you know how, like, certain rooms they became, with certain skill players got crazy. Like, it was like insane. It was almost unfun to play at certain points because it was like it'd get out of hand. The item distribution was with the blue shells and shit was just like crazy. The rooms were like would be still fun though. Sometimes it'd be out of control. Sometimes it'd be great.
Well, the toughest part was that you just it got to the point where you could not make a mistake. Any mistake.
Yeah.
That was it.
And you're in a highly skilled room. It was. And if I was with normal people, I would like just dust them. And now playing Mario Kart 8, it was so different. And I didn't have the time I used to have to. Like, when I got into it, I played it, and then I started looking at, like, time trials and doing that kind of shit, knowing, like, the best routes for every single course, and then playing it so much. And then I got 8, which I'm gonna get it, and it's just, like, I didn't have that time, and I just, the compared to Wii, they made the bikes so more overpowered than the karts, and it kind of, like, changed, and they were more either close to each other, or the karts were probably even a little better, and it just wasn't the same. The worst part was the item distribution, which I understand they probably should bring back down, considering how like it was volatile in the Wii version. So now, but like you could be in like 5th or 6th place and still just get a green shell. And it's like, fuck this! What the fuck is that? I can't do shit with this.
At at least before you knew if you were in last place, you were going to get something good enough to that would actually maybe just had a shot.
It's the newer version is like if you get out in front early, you have a good shot at just staying there because the blue shells barely came anymore.
Yeah,
I noticed that real quick.
But so since I remember how big you were on the actual forum of GameFAQs, I decided a couple months ago that I was going to go back onto the Mario Kart Wii board, and that I was going to start a topic. And that topic was I just entitled it Super because that was my your racing tag.
Yes,
and it's SOUPER. So I started the topic, and the first thing I asked people was, "Has anybody raced against Super?" He was amazing back in the day. Wonder what he's up to now.
I wasn't that good, but
right?
So all right.
Anyway, so then somebody responded, and he goes, "I remember him."
Mm-hmm.
And then I said to him, "He handled the motorcycle unlike anyone I'd ever played, with every turn made perfectly. They said the blue shell could never touch him."
Now, I mean, come on, Dick.
But wait a minute.
You make it think I wrote it when I first.
Wait a minute. And then somebody said, "Well, I possibly remember him." And then I said to him, "I bet he's somewhere right now. I bet you he's somewhere right now tearing up the tracks." All right, but this is where it gets even better. So this guy named Toadsworth 2 months ago says, because I forget that I do this and then I go back to it after like a month. So this guy says, "Is this the dude who always used Luigi with the Dolphin Dasher? If so, I've been trying to find who that guy was. I once saw a clip of him. And he was in like the top." What the fuck does this say? I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, and then another guy says that I remember him very well. So that's awesome. People still remember you.
That wasn't me on the Dolphin Dasher because I never used that bike.
As soon as I saw the Dolphin thing, I was like, "That's not him." You did use Luigi though, right?
I usually just use the mock bike. I found your post now. It's still sitting there. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know that you found your post because I can't see your face, but I can see your screen.
Yeah, I know the guy in Viso. I remember him, and he I guess we used to film some of the races. He has a YouTube link, I guess, of one of our races.
You're on Are you fucking kidding me?
No, yeah, they used to film. They used to film some of them because you could host races.
Is that what that guy's looking at?
That's what it.
Somebody posted a video. If I click this is him racing you, I guess.
Probably. And A-Rox, A-Rox is actually, I liked him a lot. He was a good guy. He's cool. He actually has a post stickied on the site.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
going to watch this. After we're done recording, I'm going to watch this, and if it's you, what I will do is I will put a link to that video in the show notes so people can watch the Legend of Super.
I'm imagining that's what he posted. That's probably one of the races I'm in.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the internet and what it does for people.
Yeah, there was.
It's not all about war games.
I can't remember. Oh, this is like a throwback. I'm surprised these people still show up here. Like, there's two people I really know. I remember their names very well. They were very heavily involved. Yep. I posted a long time ago something, just like saying, "Hey, what's up, everyone?" And, like a year ago, and those people said something back to me. But yeah, I haven't talked to any of these people in 10 years.
I really hope that our listening audience is enjoying today's conversation.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? No one cares.
That's all right. We're just here. We're just background noise as you're driving down the highway. That's basically what it is.
If you like video games, then yeah. If otherwise, no one cares.
If you like video games from 2006.
Yeah, 2007, I think it came out.
Something like that. The Wii came out in 2006. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that. This
game came out in 2007, and you got it for your birthday, I believe.
No, I got the system for my birthday.
Okay, then you got it in April. It came out in April, so you got it the next year for your birthday.
I got it the day it came out, and I got the fucking stupid wheel accessory because it came in the box.
Sometime in release date was August 27th, 2008. So yeah, I probably got it in I bought the system in July or August at that point after I've been playing at your house for a month or two.
I just remember you had a hard time finding the game in the beginning. Remember we drove around to a bunch of stores?
Yeah, I ended up buying it used for $45. So I was like, bet. I got it $5 cheaper.
Yeah. Right now is the time to buy Wii games if anybody's looking to...
If you're a collector?
Get a full set. Because they are worth nothing right now.
I'm sure there's 800 to 1,000 games, if not more.
There's over 1,000. It's mostly shovelware. And Just Dance, is continuing to release games on there still.
On the Wii?
On the Wii. There's a Just Dance 2019 on the Wii right now.
I guess that's for people in other countries.
Well, I think you can go to Target and buy it. It's great.
No.
I'm serious, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. As long as the Wiis are still
someone's
out there,
playing it.
They're gonna
honestly
continue to release games for it.
If they could put this back online, I'd pay another $50 to play it. Honestly, I got so much out of my $45. I mean, that I should owe them money. I played it so much. I only paid $45 for the damn thing.
You know what's interesting? For considering the Wii has so many fucking bad games. Honestly, the ratio of good to bad, let's say there's 1,500 games in that library. Almost all of them are horrible. But there's probably about 30 to 40 good games. But then there's shit on there that I played the fuck out of. I played the Mario Kart game, Super Mario Galaxy. I played a lot of.
Those are the best Mario games, 1 and 2 with Galaxy. Yeah. I think they're the best ones that they've come out with. They're better than the Odyssey, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I like it better than Odyssey. The Resident Evil 4 version on the Wii was amazing.
That was your favorite game of all time.
Yeah.
You played the survival game. You played all the time.
Oh god, it was great. Mad World was kind of cool, but I got sick of that.
Yeah, it got repetitive.
Yeah. Conduit was alright, but I got sick of that too.
They were trying to make adult games, and they weren't. They're good, but not memorable.
Well, the problem with Mad World is I think that was a $40 fucking title, and I could have swore 2 months later it was all the way down to fucking $9.
Really? It fucking failed?
Yeah, dude. No, not that it failed. It's just they discounted GameStop at the time was just discounting shit so fucking. Oh man, I'm staring at all my Wii games right. Oh, the Star Wars game was good. One where you got to yield, you're whipping around a lightsaber. No More Heroes is pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. It was decent.
I own Red Steel, but I never got to play it. Yeah, so Nintendo Wii, go out and buy one today. Cool Hand McConaughey has one.
He probably bowled on it back then, smoking pot.
No, that was
him and Woody Harrelson. I got this Wii, yo. You don't have to even use your hands.
Hey man, I thought you said you had some weed. No, man, I got a Wii. All right, that joke failed. All right, so we got some questions from our pal over in Pittsburgh, PGH_retro on Instagram asks, what was the last movie you cried watching, and how long did the tears last? You want to go first? Do you remember the last movie you cried in? Because he actually contacted me with these questions, and he said after he said that, he said, I can't imagine that Chris Ranger has ever cried in a movie. And I was like, not true. He did once.
Oh, I've told you this story?
Yes, you told me the story. So I was like, and I will get him to tell it on the podcast.
All right. Well, hopefully we won't have to tell us again, but yes. I have cried at least once for a movie, and that's the reason I don't cry anymore. unless someone dies.
What happened to you?
So I'm like 5 or 6 or 7, whatever it is, and we watched E.T. So we're saying goodbye to the alien at the end, and I teared up again. I teared up like I'm pretty, I was 7 years old, I guess. And my dad looks at me. He's like, "What are you doing?"
There's no crying in baseball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I never cried again. I toughened up.
Oh my god, that's horrible, man. Oh. And you know what the funny thing is? I watched E.T. a couple weeks ago, and it's a tearjerker.
Oh, it gets you.
It is, man. It's kind of funny. I don't normally cry during movies, but I do get overcome with emotion, and sometimes like movies are they suck me in, and I get caught up in it, and like I'll be watching like a nice refreshing romantic comedy, and just like some of the love parts are just they just hit you right in the testicles.
Right in the feels.
Yeah, right in the feels. But the last movie I cried watching was Pride and Prejudice.
I know. I've heard of the book. I didn't know there was a movie.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of movies based off of Jane Austen's book, and this is the one I'm talking about is the one that with I think Keira Knightley is in it. It's the one from like 2006. Really fucking well done, and yeah, that one got me. But the funny thing was, I wouldn't say that it lasted for long periods of time, but there were moments in the movie, so it kind of came and went.
What are you crying about?
It just was it was just so romantic.
I thought like they died or something. It was romantic.
No, it was just like the way it's written. It's just like, god damn.
Yeah, I'm a cold robot. I should have been a soldier, I guess. Mike's the romantic. Were you?
Chris Ranger burns ants with magnifying glasses.
No, I hit him with. No, I didn't do that. I did hit him with the hose though.
Oh, just.
I washed them away like it was like the flood of forever.
Oh, you're like, oh, come to me, ants. We're gonna play Atlantis.
They were crawling up my concrete stairs into my house. So I hit them with the hose.
Let's play Neptune and King of the Sea.
My version. Not the pedophile version. Yikes!
Oh,
poor Dudley.
Poor Dudley.
Oh, did you get that picture of Dudley?
No, actually, yeah, it's funny you said that. So I might one of our listeners contacted me and said that he was able to purchase a autographed picture from the actor that played Dudley on Different Strokes. And picture, so you can get him to personalize it, and it's basically a picture of the Bicycle Man episode.
Him, Arnold, and the guy from KKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah. What was that
guy's
name? What the fuck's
his name? Oh, it's just it's like the tip of my tongue. Fuck.
On the show,
either way,
Mr. Horton.
Yeah. He's been in other stuff too. He's like a character actor. So Mike's gotta look it up. Dun dun dun.
Well, because he also plays the grandfather in fucking Growing Pains. He's Steve's dad.
Yeah.
Gordon Jump. That's his fucking name. The best pedophile the world of TV has ever seen. Who do you think was more fucked up, Mr. Horton? Or the guy that kidnapped Sam?
Mr. Horton.
Yeah.
Guy who kidnapped Sam, while he's wrong, he had like at least somewhat good intentions. His heart was
in the right place.
Is to help his wife of the passing of their son.
God, Sam, I will kill your parents. I will kill your parents, Sam. All right, but now there's a second question. So let's be courteous and answer that. If you were in the witness protection, what would you change your name to, and where would you move? This is a simple answer for me. I would change my name to Todd Smith, and I would move to some quiet suburb outside of San Diego.
Todd Smith?
Yeah, it's a My Blue Heaven reference.
Yeah. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, incidental. But what about you? Who would you change?
Yeah, I'd just be like a Brian Anderson or something. That's fine. Just like something very common.
And where would you move to?
Like Hawaii. I don't know, maybe Japan. Could I go there?
Sure. Sounds like a good place to go.
Right, you might just like, start life all over again. Like completely. At least be somewhere kind of cool.
I think I'd move to the Goondocks.
Oh, the Goondocks, eh?
Yeah. Work in a museum for Mr. Walsh. I'd be handling all the rejects.
You think a fucking pirate map wouldn't be a reject?
Yeah.
Right?
I actually, you know what? I
That's
don't
a
understand.
really cool item. So I'm shocked they haven't remade the movie Twins. Right?
Aren't they doing a sequel to that?
I haven't heard of this. No, I don't know. A sequel with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito?
I think so.
But couldn't you see The Rock and Kevin Hart doing Twins?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Like
would be funny.
All they do is make... They're like the new duo, and they make all these fucking movies now. And half of them suck ass, but I mean... I could totally see that. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee it's been pitched.
Alright, well... I'm just looking it up real quick, and there's a lot of people saying that there's going to be a twin sequel, and it's going to be called Triplets. And it's going to basically they end up having like a third brother, and they find out who it is, and it's supposed to be Eddie Murphy, according to the internet.
That's not happening. I don't believe it. That sounds made up.
I mean, it's probably made up, but the thing is, it's like every page that's popping up that's what it's saying.
Well, okay. I mean, fair. Okay, let's say it's true. I don't think it's gonna get made.
This post I'm looking at is actually from 2017.
Anything can happen, right?
I mean, I'd be interested, I guess. But I watched Twins a couple weeks ago. I like it.
It's a delightful little movie.
It is. It's a delight.
All the parts where he goes, "Oh, you broke the first rule of the crisis situation." It's like my favorite. Yeah. It's my favorite part. Whenever he starts, "Oh, there goes in that funny talk again." Like, it's like those are my favorite parts.
You forgot number 3 in a crisis situation.
If you're gonna call a bluff, call it, but don't hold your ass. And bah, 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 bah.
I love when you go to like fucking Vincent's house and he's like fucking living on like lawn furniture and shit.
He's stealing cars.
Yeah, he's boosting fucking cars.
With
his girlfriend is a fucking floozy.
With what's his name's the fucking guy in the parking lot.
The guy from NYPD Blue?
Yeah, what the fuck's his name? Like he's a big deal now, or he was, and then he fucking flopped. And he was on that CBS series. Oh, what the fuck? Damn it! This is what happens when you get old. You can't remember stupid shit.
Stop doing all those drugs.
He's in the first Rambo.
Oh yeah, he is. He's like the only sensible cop.
He's like the younger guy. Me and him were in Vietnam when your mother was wiping your ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that dude was a dick. Think of how badass Rambo was. This guy's got a rifle and a helicopter. He threw a fucking rock at him and killed him. Look how crazy that is. He had a gun in a helicopter, and he threw a rock at him.
That's the best. That movie's the best. Well, you know, if you send that many men, you better bring a good supply of body bags.
Oh, fucking,
First Blood is probably my favorite. I mean, it's just that out of all the Rambo movies, I just think that one's like the
no, that's the best one because the second one and third one are just like commercial movies. The
second one's got good action sequences, but
it's a big dumb movie. The first one has heart, at least. Like, he doesn't even say anything. He barely has any lines till the end.
Yeah.
And not because he can't say anything, because the situation, there's no reason for him to talk. He's by himself for a lot of the movie anyway.
Well, there's no need for him to talk.
No,
there isn't. Sense for the character to talk.
No.
Everything about the movie
he has PSTD, obviously, and he's damaged. But he's a fucking wild animal to some degree at the same time.
There's so much I like about that movie. I like the opening. I like when he's walking down the road and the sheriff just won't leave him the fuck alone. Bringing him into the actual police station. Everything about it is just fucking great. And then the conversation between him and the colonel.
Oh, him and Brian. Oh. God damn, my brain is like off today. Fucking
we can look these things up.
Yeah, I know. The sheriff and his name's Brian. I keep wanting to say it. Sounds wrong. Brian Mahanahay.
Oh, you're talking about Brian Dennehy?
Brian Dennehy.
Yeah.
Like that. Him and Troutman and the sheriff Brian Dennehy have that great fucking back and forth. Like the whole, and then like later they're in a bar later when Rambo's supposedly dead. They have another fucking good back and forth.
If you're serious about bringing Rambo in clean, but
David Caruso. David Caruso is the who we're talking about before.
Yeah.
And he had. This is funny about him. He had that NYPD Blue. It was huge, and he tried to jump in movies, and he completely flopped. He had like a big stinker, and he went away for a while, and then he got that CBS series that's like all flash. It's like a cop show, but it's all fucking flash. And it has the fucking the Who, like the Who CSI, and he got the he puts his glasses on, he has the whole glasses on it. Like he says something cool in the beginning of the show, like someone dies.
Oh, it's like a CSI show.
It's CSI Miami or whatever the fuck it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like hokey, but it's like a big action show, Like where they can like, I'll bring up the cameras, and like the guy does like, enhance, and they can do whatever they fucking want. Like it's one of those stupid shows, they can do all that stuff. Like enhance. Like, yeah, you can just enhance any stupid camera you want, and you can see perfectly, sure. Like, oh, are you hacking the computer? Yeah, I'm just typing faster. That's what hacks the computer. So, okay. I wanted to.
So
we might have to talk about this again if this doesn't work, because I was gonna bring it out. I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know.
What, that? We could redo that.
No. This is something else I got in my notes.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of had like a gay dream date. So I had a gay dream date, but nothing happened. And then like I kind of realized it was a dream. So it was like I realized it was a dream, and I couldn't like turn him into a chick. So I was just gonna take my dream blowjob if it happened, but it didn't happen.
Can you run this by
me
one more time?
Okay. So, I still remember the dream because I have the notes here. It brings back the memory of it. So I had like this dream. I'm in like a hospital, and like I'm giving plasma or something, and I'm laying in a bed, and there's all the other people there doing the same thing, but I'm laying in the bed with this girl, and she's like right like on top of me, like we're in a relationship. and I'm about to give blood, and there's this guy who's giving me the eye the whole time. Right?
Okay.
And he kind of looks like Justin Long. But he's not Justin Long. Yeah, I know. But it's
okay.
So I end up leaving the room, and he's like, we're like going, and then we start walking together. So we're kind of on like this date, I guess you could call it. I don't know. And we're kind of so it's like this, like it feels like an abandoned hospital at this point, and it's like we're walking almost through like a flea market. Like some things like people have shops in front of, and then like others like there's like just like the rooms abandoned and stuff. And it's like so we're on like this weird date, and he's trying to pick me up. And I'm just like with him, like walking with him. So and then I realize I'm actually dreaming. Like I'm so I'm like, let me try to like turn this around into something else. So I tried to turn him into a chick, but he wouldn't turn. And like I'm like, like that's why I kind of woke up later. But like, if I couldn't get him to turn, I'm like, I'll just take my gay blowjob dream blowjob if I have to. I was
what the fuck?
This is the twisted mind I have here.
Oh my god! Welcome to Video Rangers After Dark at the P. Fuck.
It's a good thing the audio probably doesn't work here.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't it?
So you just like turned into one of the Ghostbusters.
Well, it's just like
ghost beat blowjay.
To some degree, like I know it's a dream. If you've ever had a lucid dream. I don't know if I haven't had them in years. I used to have them a lot when I was in my 20s. Haven't had them in years, but you can control the dream a little bit. And
like Nightmare on Elm Street 3?
Yeah, I've done it. I really have done it before. It's not like made up. You can really do it. There's tricks to it. There's like little things you can do to kind of, if you really want to do it, to try to do it. I've looked it up. But I couldn't get things to work out the way I wanted to, like just change him into a hot girl or something. So I just the dream just like ended.
Yeah, but you were
eventually. But I was just gonna go through with it because like fuck it, I know I'm dreaming, so whatever.
So you're gonna have your gay dream.
I was gonna have my gay blowjob, dream blowjob, dream job.
All right, what is if you were to get like your dream gay blowjob, who would it be from?
Well, probably Justin Long, I guess.
Sure it would be Cool Hand McConaughey?
Cool Hand? Oh, he is pretty cool. I'd get a hand job from him, no doubt. Cool Hand McConaughey.
Cool Hand McConaughey. Oh my god, what just happened?
Yeah, that's a strange one, man.
That's where we're gonna end it, right there.
This is like a dream journal. I finally wrote a dream down and remembered it.
Yeah. You're writing your dreams down like this is fucking Explorers. You're Ethan Hawke.
I got a hand job from Cool Hand McConaughey.
Yeah, all I got was fucking my thigh rubbed by Ben. Oh man. All right, everybody. So if you are still here, we'd like to apologize, and we'd also like to say that this is an experiment that we are trying out. We have recorded over 100 episodes in an actual room together, which doesn't actually normally get done on most podcasts.
No.
And that is where the problem lies, because it is actually difficult for two adult men almost hitting 40 to get in the same place at the same time, unless it's a kid's birthday party, which is where I will actually see Chris tomorrow. So.
And I have your baby shower gift. I'm bringing it with me.
Oh, that's cool.
It's in my car.
Yeah, and I will, bring a gift for your baby ranger.
Of course.
Baby ranger.
Baby ranger.
Baby ranger. Oh my god. All right, so until next time, if you've ever gotten a gay dream blowjay, we're ready to believe you.
You're gonna be thinking about that one on Monday.
wife up out of her dead sleep. That's the other thing. We're recording this at fucking... It's 3 o'clock in the morning right now.
We're ending. I don't expect this to work out at all, so...
No, this is going to be great. We're releasing it no matter what.
I'm going to sound terrible. Audio's going to be like the first 10 episodes.
Oh, man.
All right. We'll probably just go to our separate ways at this point.
Infirmary Media.
Hey you! Are you ready? Grab your pack, grab your tent, grab your gear. Jump in. We're going on an adventure. In Arizona, there's so much to see, so much to experience. At GCU, adventure is never too far away. Offering over 200 academic programs with a Christian worldview and nestled in the heart of Phoenix, you can earn your degree in fewer than 4 years and explore everything Arizona has to offer. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/AZ road trip.